Hello and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. Today I will be doing the Golden Kingdom as well as showing you off what I choose, why, and preparing to do that. So I don't have any new gear to do. I do want to open some armament crates first, and then I'll get right into it shortly. And part of the purpose of this is just in case I got something really good that I wanted to lock or use, why not have it prepared so that I can do even better. Um, on this immediate kingdom. So I don't want any of this. It's worse than all my stuff. And let's get right into it. So when you're making your lineup, it's no different than Sunset Canyon, right? And with that said, you do want to consider as we progress how you're going to adjust because you're going to make some decisions that are very different. And one of those being, for instance, I choose to swap out quite a bit of my, let me find this. I choose to swap out quite a bit of my main marches for the free marches they give you because my main marches are pretty strong and I'd rather have that in the more important stages of this event. So the first thing you want to do is just open up all your fog that you can, and most of this is standard and everyone knows it. I think more so the interesting thing that people will get to see here is what cards I choose. So I'm just going to skip. And the only other thing I will point out, and you've all seen it by now, is I'm definitely missing meta commanders. And I've talked about this before, right? I don't have Huo, I don't have Herman, I don't have, a lot of these good commanders. Increase the area, that's amazing. Okay, so this is good too, but I'm going to go with this because the area is great, especially with William, because William will, do a wider now rectangle, which I use Arthur William. So he's guaranteed to give you one of these legendaries, and so you always want to do him first when you see him. So I will do this. And here we go, we got a special blessing. I'm not going to do this. Whenever your troops launch a basic attack, I don't love this, and I don't like this, unfortunately. So I am going to choose to do this. Now, I don't know this event perfectly. I will admit that. I'm always the first one to admit these things. So please let me know what you think. If you don't agree with that decision, tell me. And I want to know why. Because I can be wrong, right? So I personally tend to choose, a lot of the AoE abilities. So I was really wanting to get there the abilities that are something like do 75% more AoE damage, but it, you know, halves your other damage. That's just an example. I don't really recall. I'm going to heal just so I'm at full, and then I'll take a blessing. Cav health. I'll take it since I use 2 cavalry. But what I really want to get here, and I'm hoping to get early on, is the ability to put a 6th march on the field. And the other thing you really want to get, oh, see, I found him. The other thing you really want to get is the troop capacity. You want to get your troop capacity higher because that allows you to boost. Oh, see, like this is what I really like. There's a couple of good ones here, actually. Your AoE damage is not affected by the number of targets, and your single target skills now affects up to 2 targets in an arc. Your normal, blah, blah, blah. This is really good. This is also really good, but nothing's better than that, in my opinion. So I've already gotten, let's say, one of the 3 that I'm looking for. This, let's do this first. So I get to recruit 1. There's some good stuff here. I could use a Philip, and I think I'll swap this in for my Trajan, perhaps? But, what these things do, and there's a lot of question marks here for me, because I am not, as I said, the perfect player. But since I don't use Philip, I think he would be a good addition to my lineup. I think what I will do is I'll do this. And the other reason behind this is you have to recall that these are worse. These have much worse stuff. They don't have the same gear. They don't have, if any, I don't even know if they have gear. I don't think they do. And so what that does is now my person is going to be healthier later on. And later on is when I need him. I'm not going to spend much time either looking through the purples because at the end of the day, most of them are pretty redundant. And I also plan to make this video go a little faster in these interim spots because I'm not going to make you sit here and watch this whole thing. There's a long event, it takes forever, and it's not the most exciting. I kind of like how they changed the end in more recent updates. I got a free thing here. So there's some good stuff here, all for free, right? So that's good, and we will keep moving on. And like I was saying earlier, and got distracted, I'm missing Huo, I'm missing QSH still. He's a work in progress, which he may actually be better. I don't know with where he's at right now. He's 5222, I believe. So he may be better. I don't think so because YSG is triple relic now. But regardless, I don't have Huo, I don't have QSH, I don't even have Herman. So I'm a bit behind, but that's okay. So your front row recover, your back row does more damage for every troop there. That's interesting. I will go with this. I don't really care for any of those, to be honest, but might as well go with the one that gives you the most. And you also may ask, why am I still fighting this, right, after I've cleared the floor? And the purpose behind that is I can still benefit from the coins that I'm getting, the Karak gold, Karaku gold, because it's going to let me buy more in the shop, which I will be doing, I think, on the next turn, as well as it gives me a chance to get a blessing. Oh, I could heal right there. Perfect. So I'm actually going to heal up, which is perfect. Now I'm basically full health, going into the rest floor. And you know, this is again one of those videos that's more relaxed. You know, come watch this along with me. This is a chill time, just having a good time. I have to do this event anyways, so why not, you know, show off how I do it. And I'll just keep moving on. Try to go a little faster here. But I do play it a little careful, and I do find that I still even fail the last level occasionally. Kind of is very RNG based for me. If I don't get that 6th March, you're kind of screwed. I don't really think there's a way to win. So it's not the end of the world, but it kind of sucks, right? So hopefully I'll get the 6th March pretty soon. Oh, that's good. And then I also would really hope that I get the 15% troop capacity soon, because that's, you know, probably the second strongest one I could get. Oh, zoned out for a second there. So now that we do this, we'll mimic there. I will do that. Let's do that. And I also want, let's just watch this one, right? Because my thought process is I can pull him this way, as it does, and that's perfect. And then my, where are we? You see how my Zuge goes right in the middle? So his AoE is going to go like that. It's exactly what I wanted. So this is, you know, exactly what I planned. You get the LC in the middle, Trajan's in the middle, buffing both sides. Now the Philip can buff all of these. And it's perfect, because also, again, I don't care about this Philip that much in a way, because once he's dead, I just replace him with my next March. With my March with gear, I guess is what I mean to say. When dealing AoE, each target troop has a 20% chance to do 300% damage. So do I want 100% chance to do 50% more damage, or 20% chance to do 300%? I'm going to choose this because I do a lot of, I have a lot of chances for AoE. So in this case, I think I'm going to go with that. And yes, I should have swapped those around there. I'm trying not to spend 6 hours taking this event just for some materials, because I've got a lot more to do. I've now got 2 characters. I've got some farms on both characters I'm working on. I was kind of debating that. I wasn't planning on doing it for my new guy, but I think I'm realizing that that's not the most possible. I'm going to do this, get a little tanky march in there. We will heal, because you have to heal with him. And I think I'll play it a little riskier here, and I'm going to take a blessing, increasing attack. But yeah, so we're going to keep going on here. And it's pretty crazy how long this event is. And I think it used to be even longer, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I watched anything from back in the day. But this event always has taken forever, and I think they shortened it and when they added that boss stage, because that didn't always exist. And like I said earlier, that's one where I should have swapped it around, but it's okay. And I try to save my artifacts for later floors. We'll do a debuff, because these I can kind of push through, whereas later floors you don't want to become weak and then have a boss. But I do need to heal now. This is pretty good. We'll go with that. Why not? So I will be needing to get a heal pretty soon now. I don't think this is, yeah, it's 1 troop, so will be a little dicey if I don't get a heal. I think starting probably in the next floor, I will be doing, oh, never mind. Yeah, let's skip him. So we'll take the heal, and we'll move on. But yeah, it's pretty wild. And, you know, as I do this, I also get to think and relax about my videos coming up. Ooh, see, I almost chose that last time, but I got it for free. I don't really have too many single target commanders. I think, I don't remember what Philip does exactly on his active skill, because I don't use him myself. But I think Nevsky is maybe my only one. So, but regardless, you know, it's a free legendary buff at the end of the day. Can't really complain, right? So let's just keep chugging along here. We will increase health. Perfect. But yeah, this is going to get a tad dicey if I don't get my good buff soon, which I'm not getting it, which is kind of a problem. I really need that troop capacity, and actually the next March, preferably the next March, right? Then getting a 6 March would be a huge buff here. Chief detectors are really strong, bolts aren't bad, and we'll do this. Another thing that I am like kind of playing for here is you can get a legendary thing that is, oh great, debuff, love it. This may be a debuff floor. There's a couple of them, but you can get a item, one of these blessings there, that you get bonuses for how much gold you have and how much gold you spend. Now, I do think it adds up only gold you get from that moment on, which is a shame. I don't have any. Oh no, I gain a shield. Alright, that's fine. I thought it was when you use a shield, but no, it's the other way around, which is perfect because I don't use any shield things. So, yeah, but I really need the blessing that lets me spend gold to get less damage, I believe, taken, because I am stockpiling gold right now, which would be quite nice. Oh, see, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to swap you in, and now we have a tanky outside march. I should have done that earlier. I kind of forgot. Okay, so this is the first tier of this that I'm kind of hoping to get more of. Alright. Oh, here's the 10%. It's not really great that we're doing it this way, but we're chugging along. Let's do this. Not ideal, but again, I don't want to shoot myself here. Okay, here we go. For every I spend, perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. So now when I do spend in the next floor, it's going to be a huge buff to my team. Or not next floor, the 12th floor. I'm also going to be saving some of my items for the more dangerous floors. There's one with Poison Fog that has a double watchtower as well. So that's one that you may not even want to kill those, but just get to the chieftain as quick as physically possible, which you can't do unless you know where he is, right? So heal, perfect. And you know, this probably isn't wise, but my Nevsky has the best gear on it by far. So I'm going to want to get him back on my team. And I have all those single target heals right now. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna do it right now. I think what I'm gonna do is, you know what? We're gonna leave it for now. We're gonna do this because I want him to take more damage because he's gonna be pushed out of my lineup later. Oh shit. All right, well that's not good. I didn't think the Phil would die. Ooh, and I got this. Okay, perfect. So now I got the ability I wanted. I'm gonna keep skipping through. We got a watchtower. We'll use one of these. Perfect. So the problem I'm kind of running into here is I didn't want to use these yet. I wanted to hold on to them. I'm definitely not playing this that well, but it's also one of those things that I kind of got bad luck on the draw. That was good luck there. But I got so many healing things very early on before I was taking really much damage. And now I have these issues of like, hey, do I use this because I'm going to have to fight the next floor or fight the boss and I'll be even lower. But I think this is still going to be fine. I can still do pretty well. I just have to kind of pull it back. And I think the way to do that here is going to be leveraging him. And I don't want him to die. So we'll do that. And now for each Trooper Rebecca, each basic attacks do extra AoE. That's great. Ooh, see, perfect. That's a good one. This will be a heal. Now we're starting to get back up there again. And I actually think what I'm going to do is lock you. Oh, I got basically the same thing. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to move on. So if you remember, right, as I talked about earlier, I have this. So every 100 I spend, I take less damage. So I want to basically buy out the shop here. And unfortunately, I'm getting screwed with the RNG here that I'm not getting. This is not really good, but I think I'll buy it anyways. But I'm not getting the stuff I wanted. I'm not getting my Restore All Health. I have 2 now, but I do want to keep them. So what I will do is I get one more chance later, so I'll buy that. Now I'm taking a lot less damage. We're going to keep moving on. I think I get a chance on that floor before I spend it, before I fight the guy. So let's keep going. Oh, I don't have a 6 healthy march. So hopefully we'll get a recruit placed this time. And it's a little tough, right? Because now I'm skipping around a tiny bit more because I really haven't played this as strongly as I would have hoped. So we're going to do this out of order because I'm a great player. Yeah, I made a mistake there. Obviously, you want to take the best buff chances you can. So if I had gotten one of these buffs, which I may, oh, yeah, look at that. That would have helped. So, okay, let me. Does this do anything? Oh, right, I have a dead one. I totally forgot. And just because I have a few, we'll hold on to it. I'll do this. I'm just gonna check out the bigger area first as we go, and now I get him back, which is good. We'll swap around something like that so he swings in. Let's get my Philip swap there. It's fine. But I said this in the beginning. I really am not the best at this stuff. Like there's a reason I didn't make a Sunset Canyon video. It's because that's not where I specialize. I don't want this to come across like, hey, I know what I'm doing here. Do what I'm doing, because I don't really know what I do for sunset type events, and two, I'm still kind of rusty in terms of commanders. So running this stuff without Hermans, without who to tank on the side, kind of hurts. I don't think I have this. So now I have max that, and I need to just heal up my guys. Let's do this. Oh. So we'll heal. It's pretty good. Let us, just because I need to use something. There's nothing there. And I got a bolt. I will take it. Now we're almost done here. There is a poison stage, and I'm glad I did that, right? Because I would have went like that probably. So now we're gonna go around. Naturally, I find someone immediately. That's always a great time. Keep going. One more guy, which I may. Let's actually move him. Oops. Do that, and then we'll move him so I can destroy that. Go here, destroy this, and now we're in business. So it's just you want to judge when to use your stuff, and this floor could have been a really bad floor for me if I took the damage of the watchtowers double. When here I had to find elite. When here fought this guy. When here, right? So this could have been a really bad floor for me, but instead I basically fought no one. I've got all these things to heal and revive. This is where I do also have to make a decision. Do I heal him or revive there? I think what I'm going to try to do is manipulate this. So we're going to try to make him take less damage so that someone else gets a full heal. I don't know if that's possible, but let's try it. No, that's unfortunate. So that really was a mistake, I guess. So I guess we'll take this. Keep doing this. All right, but we are in business here, right? Because I got this. So we'll heal. Now we're doing pretty well. Got 2 more floors to go, and then I will wrap this video up. So this is, I don't believe there is a, oh, that sucks. I don't believe there is another floor of fighting after this. Jesus. This is probably one of the worst lucks I've ever had. I am getting really, I just got screwed 3 times there. But whatever. There's a lizard. Another bad one. Naturally, there's a watchtower miles away, so I'm really being punished. I won't beat this event this time. I don't know why I just did that. That was really dumb. I should have done this and then that, right? Because by opening the fog, I take more damage. Ay, ay, ay. So we're gonna flip this. He will tank a little more. I'm gonna do down here. Let's do this. Fill up, Zuge. That's fine. A little weird lineup there, but here's what it is. We'll do this. And like I said earlier, you should be watching this on, meaning I should have doubled this in speed. I hope I did a good job editing it, because this is definitely a lot of footage for me to go through compared to my normal videos. But, I hope you guys are enjoying and at least getting to hang out with me a bit, because I haven't really done a video of this style yet where it's a lot more, where it's a lot more just chill, just this is what's happening. Hope you guys are watching and enjoying, which is also why this is during the week. I'm playing this during the week because, we get a little bit less viewership during the week because everyone's working and at school or whatever. I think that's the max I can get it, but we don't get another chance here, so we'll just do that. And we have to remember, right, my marches have the gear sets. And you can see they're also much higher, right? 299,000, 309,000. That's because of my everything I was talking about earlier. So who has the gear sets? He doesn't, and you do. So I'm gonna want you here. This is a little bit of a weird lineup. We're gonna do here. You have my gear, and we'll punch harder. Fill up. We'll pull outside. These aren't really tinky. We'll do that. Okay, we'll try something like this. I don't know if this is gonna work. My goal here is kind of to get these 4 and hopefully target down here and hit them to pull these 2. Okay, so they're going. we got 3 here, 2 there, right? And they have a lot more health on each unit. This is perfect in terms of positioning. The only thing I think Quill targeted Trajan, which is exactly what I wanted. And we're doing this great AoE. You can see all these damage numbers. You probably think I have QSH. I don't. This is because I chose the 20% direct damage chance. So that's great. You see my BQ is doing work up here with my Arthur. Actually, this is the Arthur Phillips. That's not my March. But still, they're doing work down here. It's going pretty well. The benefit that I get is they kind of have shitty marches. The only downside here is they do have a ZL YSG, but I think it's probably better that that's what they have for me than, if that was Herman, I think I'd be in a bit of trouble. So my strategy here, as I mentioned earlier, is all this AoE is supposed to be hitting him, ZL, as well as my 2 marches here. He's buffing my Nevsky, who's my strongest march, because of the gear on him and armaments on him. I also did debate doing Nevsky Mina because of the artifact and or not artifact, but the single target bonuses he's getting, and then you get all the bonuses in this event. But we're gonna see. And as we keep going here, I think I'm getting more optimistic. The only concern I have is if my Arthur caves in here because of this. I think the Sargon is probably just doing a lot with the increased debuffs that's going on in such a long fight. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I should obviously destroy a Sargon. It's just I don't have the right gear and stuff on that since it's my second cav. But I think I'm doing well. The ZL on my side is still pretty healthy. He's still doing his AoE. Oh no, this isn't my Arthur. That makes so much more sense. Okay, so this is the ungeared Arthur that the game gave me, versus this is my geared one. He's doing pretty well. So ironically, those two may actually win up there, which I wasn't really planning on them winning. I was kind of hoping that we would wreck down here and then wrap around. But that's fine by me. I don't think this is a problem. Because, again, Huo's targeting Trajan, so ZL is just kind of getting huge value on AoE right now. And Scipio will hit my ZL, but that's an infitting an archer, which I don't mind as much. As well as that should increase his rage, which is always good for him. But obviously, would rather him not, but that's what it is. So let's see. Yep, he goes straight for him. But this guy should be dead very shortly, in which case they wrap around. So we're just going to keep watching. We're getting there. This is definitely going better than I expected. I thought we were definitely screwed, but I think... Oh, you know what's going to be the problem here? I didn't even think about it. Time. I'm going to run out of time, aren't I? I have a minute 30 left. Actually, my video is going to run out of time, is really the truth. But, in the interest of showing you guys the result, I may skip here because I actually... 10 seconds left in my footage. So, I lost 89%. So we did lose, but, as I talked about earlier, I really don't know the most about this event. I think considering some of the, bad luck I got on the floors, considering that my commanders are a little outdated, considering, I did watch it back to remake this part because my footage ran out. I only get a set amount of time I could record, so I'm re-recording this now. I did make a couple questionable choices, I think, in terms of placement of my commanders, in terms of I think I should have let my Nevsky be killed rather than keep it at 7,000 troops and put it in my inventory. I think I should have let it die and then revived it because I had bought that skill, right? I had bought that. I think I totally blanked and forgot that because the only reason I had bought that was to help the blessing and get it more stuff spent, which I think is why I forgot that I did buy it and it was something usable. So, that was something I should have done in hindsight. Hindsight's 2020. Oh wow, look at this. Alex going into an Aethel garrison. That's something, isn't it? Jeez, put me in that rally. But anyways, if you did like this video, please do, leave a like and subscribe. Comment some help. I would love some advice on, what you saw and what you think I did wrong. If you think I did anything wrong, I probably made some choices that you define as sketchy, depending on what you know, because I probably am lacking some knowledge, right? But yeah, so like if you do have something for me, leave a comment. I will heart it. I will reply. I will make sure that I take it into consideration for next time. And I look forward to making more content for you soon.